Shift back and forth, open to the back, open to the front. Now go at your pace to make sure you're doing this with perfect form. Forward. This is a tiny shift forward and back. Really get low, but make sure your tummy's always in and your weight is always in the heel. Okay, you want to keep the weight in the heel and be able to wiggle your toes. Okay, you don't want to round through your spine. You're keeping a straight leg as you kick that. Right? I hope so. And kick to the front. All the way tap, down and up, back in line, in and out, forward. So this here on the diagonal should be tough, right? Tap down. All the way up, jump, tap down, jump, tap down. Stay down here. Forward and in, forward and in. Again, other side. Forward and in, forward and in. Again, jump straight into it. Big and wide. Step up, weight is in the heels, kick in front, back down. 1 and 2. These two. Then I want you to, as if you're going up but you're not, as if you're going up but you're not. 2 of these. Kick it. This is called the stand-up no. Kick it. Over. So you're transferring weight into this heel again. Kind of a little bit easier. It's a flowing motion. And up, push up. So it's a step and reach. It's a glute raise. Come underneath, push up. And we're going to go up. We're going to go slightly back and just up to the same point where we started. The ball. Oof. This should be so hard right now. Oof. 2, 1, hold the tuck, hold the squeeze. Can you release your hands? And we're going to go down and up. Think about moving the shape of those legs. You don't have to do full out cardio. Bring that leg straight down to the side to stretch your inner thigh. And as we reach up, I want you to really stretch out of your side body. Now, if you want to keep the back foot fully grounded, you can, but that will depend on flexibility, position, and really start to drive the weight forward. The muscles from all angles for 4, down and up. I've got my fingertips down, maybe a bit lower. Out for 2, up. Tapping a little bit out, sit on the chair, come up. Down and up. Out, in, and up. Just 4 more. Out, in, ching. Your butt to the chair. 2, 3, stand and squeeze. Hinge forward, 2, 3, out, in. Weight is now predominantly in the heel of the leg that is grounded. Remember to keep the weight in the heel. You can wiggle your toes, lift your toes slightly, your knees to the back of the room, and your inner thighs to the front of the room at the bottom of this move. Low, 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 up. So I'm not coming all the way straight. 2, 1, keep the weight in the other side. Other heel is up. You might need to readjust your stance. Heels are high and your weight is quite heavy. Oh my goodness, are you feeling the shake? Your hips to your ribs. You've got to make sure that your legs are wide enough here. 6, 5. The more you squeeze on your heels by pushing in on them, the more you're going to activate your inner thighs. And legs wider, squeeze the glutes harder. Never fully releasing. It's down and a little bit up. Down and a tiny bit up. But it's such a tiny motion that you probably would hardly see my bottom leg moving or stacked. Make sure you're still in that proper form with your upper body, creating tension with the top leg. You can slightly turn your chest out here. We're getting lower abs involved. Turn it up. Just doing one last little mean, torturous burnout for that inner thigh. This one should be burning on the ball. Squeeze in with both knees. Squeeze. Down, up, down, up, reverse curl, ball, reverse curl, down with your legs, grab the ball, back into position. Super tough. If you can't do straight legs, do bent leg, but go lower. Upper body engagement, and as you push down with the ball, you feel that in your upper abs as well, Your arms should be shaking, you're pushing down so much. 6 and 2 and 1. And then bring that across. And you can either keep this stretch like. Now grab that foot either on the inside or if you prefer on the outside and bring the heel down to the mat. You can increase. Push your hip to the front and maybe twist to the back. Rolling your shoulders forward and your fingertips come towards the front and back, and you're allowing your entire chest up and maybe push a bit lower, up and push lower. Go out and around, all the way back and then into the center. It's a circle to the back and then into the center. 4, 3, 2. So curtsy, regular, 45. It's 45 and back, straight and back, out and back, back into the lunge. Regular, out to 45. With a flat palm across and across. And side. 4 more like this. Side. If this hurts your knees, you can get a yoga mat. And start to tuck and push, tuck and push. Leg and down. Lift the leg and down, but try and hold your arms where they are. Lift the leg and down. Lift the knee. Lift the leg. Lift the knees. It's front. Lift the entire leg. Front and back. Your entire shin and foot and up. Up and up. Other leg down. Right to the front. Back to the hover. Kick your butt. It's up, it's down, it's front, it's back, it's kick your butt. And we're going to circle the leg forward for 2. And we're going to keep doing it forward for 2. So this transition, you need to make sure that your knee has padding underneath it. You can bring it up into a stretch. Bring it up, push out of your shoulder. Do a straight leg glute raise, come forward and straight leg. So it goes from bend to straight. Join me. Bend and bend and straight and straight. Go to this side first. We're going to roll it back. We're going to come up and sit up. It's a split second, so you don't need to hold it for long. And if you can't do it, then do this. Pick up your bum, leave your heels on the ground. I'm pushing off my fingertips because I find this helps me. It's very dependent on your arm length. 1, other side. 2, oops, fell out of that one. 3, and down. Now, if you're that way inclined, up and down. You can kick out this leg. Up and down. That's all we're doing. Up and down. Okay, this is the most advanced. Just kicking it out and back in. Up and down. Try to keep your body upright. Try not to use your hands. Front and down. Front, front. Back to front. Back, lift front. Tummies are in. Back, lift front. Lift front. You might need to change the position of your hands. 3, 4, 5, and down. Squeeze it and down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Keep your feet turned up. 2, 3, and 4. 2 and 1. Parallel position. Push against the weights. 4, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Push. Last set. With one eye. You can't see it, but it's so cute. It's just this black cloud with one green eye. 8, 7, 6, 5. In and out. In and out. Now cross it. Cross and out. Cross and out. If it's down here, rest your head. Have your foot. Really push your shoulder towards the back. Maybe put your elbow down and then reach to the back and open out. Butt cheek onto the mat. You can just sit here because I feel this stretch just sitting here, pushing my palm of my back hand into the mat. Twisting side to side. So you can feel how unstable this position is. And we're going to do like a seesaw action. So we're touching our fingertips down and then use this extended arm to also come in towards the midline. So now I want you to slightly bend your upper body towards the center, cross and across. So we're holding this tucked position, tuck your hips up. So you're tucking your hips, you're still slightly hovering over your feet. So you're 4 and up, 2, 3, 4. So it's down and tuck through the shoulders. Rotate forward, come down, and then push yourself up. You're feeling your thighs and hamstrings over, and then shoot it this way. So it's reach over and then shoot across. And tuck your hand in here and then open up and look up, around and around. If you can, release that hand and just bring it to the back. And we're going to come forward. Just very simple to start, back and forward. Mini, no. Ankle cross, tap it down. No, mini, tap it down. Stop. Ankle cross, tap it down. Back, forward, and then keep it straight, push back and forward. Bend and straighten, push back with your heel and forward. Or you can pick them up like I am. I just find it kind of works really well, this whole pendulum action. Your leg out. Shake, shake. Bum in that down dog position. Back and back. Come in line. Straight sweep and back. Tap behind, bend. Come in line. Straight sweep and back. Lifting it. Lift and lift. With our foot down and up. So it's foot down and then back up. Come on, squeeze. You're going to feel a bit of a squeeze in this leg as well. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. You're static. Come on, think about holding in your core. As far to the front as you can. 6, 5. Into child's pose. Narrow. Child's pose. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Breathe. Tuck and tuck. Squeezing my elbows in. Up and up. Start bringing your knees up and up. Up and up. Pulsing into this heel. 6, rotate our elbows. So my fingertips are by my shoulders, pulse back up. So really what we're doing here is pressing all the weight into this heel. Just slightly using our fingertips by bringing this hand to the back and this hand to meet it, and then pushing your chest through. Up on the toe and back down. We're nearly done. Up on the toe, back down. And then just partially up. 3 more. That's all, then we're done with this leg. Knees in, straighten the leg, push up to the back. So remember that little twisting action with your hip. And if you can't do that, then here. 2, 1. Now before we go to the other side, cross your leg, this leg, down and up, down and up. Tap your elbow to knee. Can you do that? Just do the lowers or sit down and do it like this. Bringing your knees into your chest or walking in a weird kind of way. 4 and out. 3, 4. Now point your toes. We're going to extend our hands. We're going to touch our toes and then outside. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch. So you've got your toe there. If you can't do it with the toe, grab the outside of your foot. And that point of balance, push your chest through, down and up, in and out, down and up. We really need to make sure that we feel that stretch down. I want you to slap the ground. Come up dynamically. Open up. 8, 7, forward and back. Come on, forward and back. Something that resembles what I'm doing, that is really stretching the side body. And lift it. And if you want to, look towards the back, towards your chest. You can lie all the way down and keep your shoulders down. Weight onto that in a very gentle way. Right to left,